YouTube. Welcome to the channel. It's your girl Natasha Nisha. On this one, I just wanna do a bit of a live update for those who have been following the channel. You know that I recently quit my job and what have you. Yeah, the journey's been rough. Like the first few weeks or so was really tough mentally because I didn't have like an alternate plan, an alternate means to fund my life basically, because that job was paying the rent and basically all my bills. It's just that one source of income. And now, as I said, I lost that, you know, for many reasons. But basically, I was unhappy. The environment became toxic, and I felt it's best for me to take the leap of faith, basically. Yeah. So the first few weeks were tough. There was loads of tears and feeling sorry for myself and what have you. Yeah, and finally I started to see the positives that could come from the whole experience. So I'm working on the mindset a lot during like the week till now, and then yes, so I was still in contact with the company, like rounding off some few areas, and then yesterday I got some money out of it. It's not that much, but yeah, that helped like in the short term. And then I also came across some opportunities that in like the last week that I was maybe thinking I could like start. And for me, I think my interest was learning new skills to fund my lifestyle basically. So some of the things that interested me, I came across an opportunity to to be taught forex by one of the like brilliant like multi-millionaire forex guy. So I was keen on that opportunity, but I didn't have the funds at the time. So I think it could be that I lost that opportunity. Yeah, so there's other opportunities. I'm also interested in maybe learning about real estate. There were also some courses that I can maybe sign up for. It is an investment in myself basically. So I'm hoping to maybe do something like that. But either way, so I got some money out of the whole thing, and some money showed up in my account this morning, and I was like so keen on signing up for something because I just wanted to get back into the flow of basically having something to do in the morning, like I'm gonna be turning up for these classes daily kind of a thing, because this lifestyle of just freedom is a little bit wide now, very wide, and I just need to still narrow it in, what have you. So with that being said, it's a really rainy day here today, and just the fact that I could sleep in this morning and not have to wake up like the usual 5, 6 in the morning to prepare for the job, and then go out in the rain, probably get wet, and then you go through the whole day like damp, come home with the cold. And as we in the winter season as well, that was like a lot of the case because we have rains in the winter here in Cape Town where I'm at. So that would have been my day to day. and I felt so blessed to be able to sleep in the rain and what have you. Yeah, so that's some of the positives already. Yeah, so I was thinking the other day, like, it's like almost, God is really doing healing in me as well. It's like a lot of the excuses that I had just suddenly were like taken away. The excuses that I'm not good enough, the excuses that like I can't do new things, I can't learn, like, just all that past life experience. It's like those excuses were taken away from me, and it made me feel like that man who was at the pool of Siloam in the Bible story, whereby Jesus comes to him and asks him, like, do you want to be healed, basically. And the guy says, yes, I want to be healed. But every time the angel gets in and stirs the water, I have nobody to help me. And it's always somebody else that gets in the water first and gets healed. And finally, on that day was his turn. And that's how I felt, because all of the excuses that I've had now have been taken away. I've come to a place, I've been brought to this place where all of those limiting beliefs of mine have been questioned now, and they found to be wanting. It's like they found to be all lies, all the things that kept me back. Now they've been exposed to the light, and I'm finding them to be all lies. So it's like the healing from that thing. And then it's like there's no excuse anymore. I have no excuses that I can like hide behind and say, no, I'm not me, because I'm not good enough, I'm not young enough, I'm not smart enough, and all of that. So yeah, so now it's as if the only thing stopping me now is me, like, and that is challenging to deal with, to face. It's like almost all those things that were blocking you, you felt comfort in the situation, and now it's all being removed. And there's no more speaking that good game. Now you have to must do what you said you would do if you had the situation, if you had, the opportunity, basically. So it's kind of scary to embrace this whole new place where I'm at. I kind of feel like naked. There's nothing to hide behind, and exposed almost. But at the same time, thank goodness, thank God, that the years of self-development have allowed that I have some self-confidence, and definitely the confidence in God as well, to maneuver and what have you with the whole situation. So yeah, yesterday also I was thinking again, I made some notes that it's like I was like feeling so strongly that I'm in a new place. And I actually came to the place where I'm like, okay, from here on out, I'm even updating my name. Like, I have two first names, like Natasha, Nisha, but I always just went by my very first name, Natasha. And like with my email address and what have you, or some paperwork that I needed to fill out, somehow it had me filling in both of my names. And a lot of like sites and what have you, when I look back, even my ID book, it has both. So I came to a place where I'm like, I want a new name, it's a new start, and I'm gonna actually go by both my names, not just Natasha. I'm gonna go by Natasha, Nisha, because those are my names anyhow, and I'm just gonna embrace the full me, who I was created to be. And even from my parents' point of view, because those are the names they gave me. So I just want to embrace like the fullness of who I am, you know. Yeah, so that's that. And then also, you know, like yesterday, excuse me, I was having a little bit of doubts creep in, like, you know, just thinking that, okay, fine, I will get this little bit of money coming in, but then how do I use it to help me, like, you know, fund a lifestyle going forward, because it's not really sustainable. So I was like, which path do I take? Do I take the path of um, real estate, or do I take the path of forex trading? So I was like, I'm a little bit I love the forex trading, but also there is a little bit of pressure that I need to, like, you know, make this money work for me, that like in the short term that it can you know, like growth on the money basically in the short term. But then again, there's the real estate path, and I don't want to be having to like do all that hard, you know, strenuous workings again. So I'm very unsure how that's gonna look, but then I'm hoping to sign up on that course, that learning course, pay up and go on the course and see, you know, that I can really understand basically what it entails. But I know there's some parts of it where maybe you have to like do renovating of the houses, the property, or what have you. I'm not sure if I'm up for that hard, like manual work or the grit that comes with it. But who knows? You know, I've never been one to fear hard work, you know, and so we'll see how that goes. But either way, so I was like, which part do I take basically? And then I was starting to doubt. Doubt was creeping in and wondering, did I maybe do a wrong thing that no got me to where I am now? But then I got the realization that, you know, in life itself, there is no security, even on the jobs, even on those very jobs. There was no job security ever anyhow. I was there for like just close to 7 years now. And you know, with the way the economy is going and with COVID and what have you, the company can close or I could be laid off. So there was always, you know, never really a job security. So I just came to the realization that in life general, there's no job security. Life is so unpredictable and nothing is permanent, you know, whether it's your family, your friendships, the work, job, or whatever, you know, you find yourself in. Nothing is truly permanent. That is just how life is. So I had that realization yesterday, you know, like everything can be taken away at the drop of a dime. Yeah, so I guess it's a time to live by faith, to live in the present, you know, be awake and almost on the edge, but like basically not holding tightly onto anything, you know. Yeah, those are some of the realizations. Like, this is life, everything is temporary. And then also I came across that Bible scripture that says like, so basically we should store our treasures where moth and rust do not destroy, you know. So where are you storing your treasures? Here on earth, where it can be destroyed, you know, robbed, stolen, or in the heaven basically, are you storing up your treasures there? Because they also say where your treasures are, where your heart. I must really work on my Bible quotes. But to that, I just wanted to add, something. I know that I'm not so very fluent with my quoting of scripture, but then also I realized, like, fair enough, I got work to do, like, with regard to my memorizing of scriptures. But then again, even if I could quote the scripture correctly, word for word, what does that mean? That doesn't mean that my heart is in a right place with God, because we find many false prophets, even some men leading churches, and they can quote scripture, but they under a false spirit. So there's that also. So I just hope that I will not be judged here. But either way, it says yeah, there where your treasures or your heart is, basically, or kind of a thing. So that will draw you, basically. Yeah, if if your heart is on the things of the world, and yeah, your heart and your treasures kind of like pull to one another. So if your heart is up there, treasures should be there, kind of a thing. But I think that's all for this one. A little bit of ramblings on here, but I hope it blessed you. As always, this is just an update, and basically I'm documenting this journey as well on this channel, so you can feel free to follow me, like, comment, subscribe. This has been me finding my higher voice, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.